Or do I have to... Okay, it's gonna work. I almost forgot to plug in my... Well, I didn't almost forget. I just did forget to plug in my microphone. So, whatever. So it's 4 a.m. So that's fun. I need to also turn on my controller. I really don't understand why the PlayStation 5 controller can't just have an on and off button. Or preferably... Is it not recording desktop audio? Hold on. Wait. Okay, no, it is. It's just not updating on the thing. Alright. Whatever, I suppose. Gosh dang it. Okay. So, I did the battle on my tablet. It was super freaking easy. It's just that I cannot play on the freaking... I can't play efficiently on... controller, so... Especially with 3 characters that I never really used before. I mean, I've used Kale before, and I think I've used Tighnari, but not to, like, a large degree. So, whatever. Also, I need to put some electrical tape over the light on my microphone real quick. There we go. The mute button has a friggin' light on it for some reason. Anyways, I beat that battle, and then I came back hoping... I kind of just closed the app, hoping that it would come back to the correct spot, and it did. It went back a little bit, too, so that I can actually... The story here seemed... It's not, like, important, but it's interesting to me, so I didn't want to...
I can't believe I used 12 rare
miss it
items
on
in
the
one battle!
stream, but...
Ugh, I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tighnari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack.
I didn't know
Has
those
something
things were
happened?
Jin. I
They've
guess I
breached
just
our
haven't read
defenses in the
the
south. The Jin are
descriptions about
pouring
them.
in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Okay. Yeah,
Bad news! Another line of defense has
they're
been
blocked
breached.
in. I think they said the south had been breached. Like, this is not good. This is a very bad situation, and people are not emoting properly. Another line of defense has been breached. Apparently, you can tell that by tremor. Like what?
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to!
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
I love Dory's face there.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me! Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me.
See, this is
The
why I
rest
don't
back
like.
at the
This is another
caravan.
reason why I don't like
should be
the
able to hold out for a little
constant
longer.
movement. It's
But
just distracting,
still.
and it makes certain animations just look
Master!
ridiculous. Like this. Why is she doing this? Why is she moving so much? That just looks stupid. It just looks absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Need any help?
I like this though.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
See, like, stop moving your shoulders. Stop. It's not necessary. It's just annoying. Whoops. I don't know why
If
they have
things
decided to
continue
do
like
that.
this, It won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
Is she allowed to step in here? Like, she somehow escaped becoming a Seelie, which is great. I love Nicole. But, like,
The only one who can help is you.
shouldn't she be careful with what she
I am
does?
merely here to guide you along the correct path.
I think she can't talk, but
I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
yeah, so
It doesn't matter. You don't need to
I got-
understand it.
I got
Just
a little
repeat after
farther than
me.
this.
One line at a time.
By the way, I love this scene. Hello? Can I have the mouse, please? Hello? The frick? There we
Watch
go.
out!
I
Jinn
love this
incoming!
scene where they're focusing on Kale, and I'll just use the.
I
They're
am a
focusing
spirit
in on Kale,
created at the
and
beginning.
all of the other characters are just silhouettes. I love that look. That looks so good. In comparison to other things Genshin has done to do the same kind of thing, this definitely looks cool. I think it would work better if it had like some nice vignetting around it, you know, around the border. But you know, this is still pretty cool, I think. Also, I got a little further than this. I don't know if I actually said that or not. I said it in my head, but anyways, I did get a little bit further than this originally before I just left it off my tablet. I was originally under the impression that, like, oh, okay, wait, are they going to use the god remains in some capacity? And then she started saying this stuff, and I was like, oh, is Kale somehow part angel? Like, that doesn't, I don't, what? But no, I think she's just using a spell. And channeling Alice's power as well. Hello? Okay. For some reason, Alice makes it impossible to
Here goes nothing.
switch controls.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Am I saying Alice? Nicole. Gosh dang it. I like that she just starts talking and everyone's just like, what the frick?
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Also, like, this just makes me think of her line for official, where she calls official cringe, and now she's doing this. Like, it's not quite official levels of obnoxious, but
What's
it's
wrong,
pretty
Plumpy?
pretty
I've
high.
never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you?
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes
Their
of the
conversation
Creator.
doesn't make any sense to be within earshot. Like, she's standing right next to them, and they're just like, huh? What? Do you know what she's talking about? This freaking nerd? Like, what? She should have walked away before that happened, I think.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
This is a cool moment, and then they kind of have to ruin it with a bit of comedy. But it's not exactly ruined, and I do think it's kind of funny, but it's just kind of a serious moment that gets
It's a song
interrupted, and I don't
composed by
really
the
like
gods of flowers, but
when
very
moments are.
few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments.
I really don't like when really good moments are interrupted by just not very good comedy. Also, Nilu's up here. She's been up here the whole time. Why wasn't she on our party? Why wasn't she on our team? Why isn't she out here? Like, what? She's not doing anything. She can canonically
Is
fight too. It's
Kale
like, what?
an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although, No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing submission.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them.
She's not even moving.
At the very
She's
least,
just
they're much
staring.
calmer now.
She's literally just staring. That's hilarious. Also, there's 2 people having panic attacks over there.
Really? Let me try.
You know what? Props to this guy for trying.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Yeah, it actually is pretty funny. It's funny. I just, you know.
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
This is very unnecessary dialogue that could be dealt with after.
Kale.
What is happening? Oh. Okay. Bad.
Any luck?
Geo. Animo. Electro. Dendro. Hydro. Pyro. You're not using any of them, dude? Oh, frick. What did he say? Sorry. The only way out of here is by brute force. But too much force, and the entire ruins might collapse. Okay, so use Geo. The mechanism is right outside. But maybe there's a way to... Yeah, use Geo. Have the rocks travel under the gate. Hit the thing. Like, it's... Like, what?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault.
Wait.
Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh?
No way.
Wait, that sounds like...
These characters actually finally have freaking voices.
It's been a long while.
Yet.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
Jet! Batman!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you.
This is awesome. Hindi? That's awesome. I'm so glad they're just taking this opportunity to give these characters canonical voices, and I love that.
This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
Can you not? Like, what? From what I can tell, you walk up to those things and whack them.
There we go.
It's not like...
Come on, let's leave this place.
Wait. No. Oh, dang it. Jet, where did you go? Jet. Jet, I accidentally went the wrong direction. For a moment. Jet, come back. Jet, you were one of the Valentine's characters. Come back. I want Enjo back. Again. I love Enjo so bad. So, what? What? So much. Excuse me? What does it mean to love someone so bad? Ew, I don't want to know, actually.
Huh! Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No
gotta-
idea what they're planning this time.
You got a
They
little
were
issue
being
there,
very
lady.
coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Really?
Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news.
Okay.
I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It
I
was
don't
just
remember who that was.
another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Oh, so you're just casually talking about killing a guy? Remember though to wipe the blood off your hands. Oh, crap. I don't remember who that is. I'm assuming
What about you guys?
someone
Bet you've
bad,
forgotten
but...
all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
No.
Of course not!
I forget your name, usually, and I did forget about Ben Ben, but...
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah, we need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms.
Yeah, she was in
Here's
the...
hoping we actually manage to find her.
Yeah,
After
what is
all
it?
the trouble we've been through.
Lilupar?
Surely,
I
with
don't remember
everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
Oh, crap. I forgot the button again. Gosh dang it. Why is this all sandy now? Oh, probably because the storm. Cool. I like it when they have, like, models of things in games, but it's just the shrunken down actual models. That's so fun. Oh.
Lightning flash!
Gosh dang it.
Let's see. She should be around here. Aha! Found her!
What's up, bro? You just hanging out, or what's going on? Oh.
Lilupar!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
Yeah, this
In
is not a
truth,
good time
it was at
for...
first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time, until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
Natlan isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Soithoth? Ugh.
Once satisfied
It's
that
kind
that
of a
dark
cool
power
name, but
could no
holy
longer
crap, they're
bewitch
just
the Jinn,
keyboard
I
slamming.
too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken.
I guess it's probably some foreign language that I just don't know, but to my ignorant American eyes, it looks like a keyboard smasher.
Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
You know.
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Child's play.
Thank you, Lilupar.
So, I'm a bit confused what the Jinn are and how they're
No
connected.
need
I
to
need
thank
to
me,
just,
my
oh
master.
my gosh.
I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
I can never remember these things. I need, I need to make an Obsidian document and like actually do this stuff. Although I don't know, like that's the thing is I don't know if making an Obsidian document is actually helping me remember things or if it's making me not remember things because I have it written down. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I should probably I could write stuff down physically, but and that often helps.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
Her voice is not entirely
When I said that we'd meet
expected.
again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
This is how you. Look, no offense, lady, but this is it's kind of drab.
Yay! Although, honestly, my mom would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well,
Too bad she
there
can't
shouldn't
be
be any more
playable.
gin breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's all head to this Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Is Lilipar coming with us?
Another adventure begins.
Oh, she is.
Lovely.
Lovely. see, her voice actress is doing a good job.
The storms have stopped. We
It's
should
a
be able to
bit
get to the Temple of Silence without any
flat.
problems now.
And
Time to regroup.
you know, not main character professional level, you know. But I actually think that's fine, especially for her character. I think it works. Jet's voice actress could be putting a little bit more energy into it, I think. I'm not a professional voice actor by any means whatsoever. I'm just, you know. She just needs a little bit more energy, and I also feel like the voice is a bit too deep. Because just the way she walks is so, like, whimsical and cute, and it just... Her voice being so deep just doesn't... I don't know. Just a tiny bit, just the tiniest bit higher, I think, would work. See, like, look at the way she walks.
So,
And then she's like...
this is the Temple of Silence.
Yeah, that just...
I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing,
So
but
what's with the... Oh, it's a scar.
I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they
What?
scamper back into the desert?
Temple... Like, the people in it, or the literal building?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Good for you?
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly.
The
The
risks are
scale of this
manageable?
project is enormous. Even with Kaveh, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
Do we have days?
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Oh my
Pretty
gosh.
much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this
I
is
love
Lilipar.
Paimon moving around like that. It's so fun. I wish she would did it. What? I wish she did it more often. Dude, having both floaty companion things here is kind of funny.
A famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
What about Alhaitham?
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
I wish she was playable. She's so cool.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabot problem is resolved? What did you find?
Not even to like actually, I don't even care if she's playable. I just want her to be around more.
After getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there.
Smarmy?
Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Now that you mention it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Well, he has a unique model, so clearly he's not.
Our commander, Dottore, died
idiot.
in Nordcry.
Oh no! What is this? Buddy got some texture and model work to be done to him. I mean, like, you know, but Aether's old. He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Okay. Dia!
Jet?
You know each other?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
Why is nobody asking about Ben?
Did you find the solution you were looking for in
Everybody
the
just immediately assumes Lilupar is a sentient being, but Ben, I love how Ben's looking up. That's so cute.
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything.
Okay.
So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively.
An ideal realm fashioned in imitation of the heavenly principles, act of creation, using knowledge and techniques the goddess of flowers obtained from Celestia. Through it, King Deshret sought to forge a golden slumber that would unite countless forms of wisdom and dream. Though this vision ultimately failed, many souls of the desert's people are said to still wander within. Okay, cool. What the frick is this thing then? Oh, it's the chessboard? Cool.
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
You're telling me that Herta... Wait, no. Hasta? No. The Herta. Yeah, Herta. You're telling me Herta is like a genius and created a whole simulated universe. Meanwhile, this dude from the desert did the same thing.
Yeah, but
like,
I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out.
Oh,
the people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creator.
Whoops.
Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said,
why are we not
what
there
Aru
then?
actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhbar
Thoth is a cool
were
name.
imprisoned
I like that
in
name.
Aru.
Is this like an actual Egyptian name? Are these actually Egyptian
Paimon totally gets
names?
that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too.
Thoth sounds familiar to like an actual Egypt thing though.
Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
Ancient Egyptian god of wisdom, writing, mathematics, magic, and the moon. Okay. So it is. That is a real... I think ibis is just bird, isn't it? Ibis. Oh, it's a specific type of bird. Medium to large, wading. Oh. I think it's wading birds. But, like, I thought it said waddling at first, and I was like, dang. This flamingo-looking thing is waddling?
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more.
Can we kill? Oh no. Can we still call Zhao just like in another nation? Does it work?
Not cry.
I don't think we've ever tried. Whoops.
She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
I figured Nefer would be here.
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you.
Wait.
They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Is he nice enough to call Yehoda a lady, or is she here with Lauma? Because Lauma being here would be wild.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back.
I'm assuming it's Yehoda, though. Holy crap, dude. Why do you look upset? He looks mad.
One of them said she's made Nod cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Oh. Nicole. Nicole is in the she's in the thing. I just already had that open. Anyways, let's move mouse back. Oh, it did already. It did automatically. Cool.
Why, hello. We're here to help.
Did she project that to everybody, or... Like, did some dude in the next room over hear very clearly in his head, "Hello, we're here to help"? Like, what the frick?
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out of what?
What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out.
I'm sorry?
No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
That seems like a really big issue.
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself.
That exists? Alright.
Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
So, why... I mean, introducing this barrier is interesting. Because why did it not activate when the Abyss started coming from Conria? So I guess the Abyss... I guess not necessarily all of the Abyss came from the door. I'm pretty sure canonically a lot of things came from the door itself. But, I mean, things just started attacking Inazuma and everything too. So, like, I'm assuming they just had portals or whatever, but why couldn't they just portal in after, or before? Maybe they couldn't, and having an opening gave him an opening? I don't know.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely
suppose
why
that could
I am
just
here.
be
This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Never here?
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
Well, just bring her girlfriend with you next time.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Sorry, I'm stretching
Judging
my
by your
wrists.
tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
Who told you that?
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him.
He was a prominent moon envoy? What is envoy? Like, I kind of know what it is, but I want to see the actual definition. Envoy. Diplomatic agent or messenger sent by one government or organization to another to conduct official business or negotiate a specific issue. Okay.
As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole.
Is Nefer on the same level as Sino and Sethos? Because they all have like they all have powers from the
I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me.
Genshin.
I have no particular desire to play
Genshin,
hero
what
in
is this?
Sumeru, thank you.
Excuse me?
I understand.
Seems like an unnecessary
Human emotions
detail.
do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction.
This shit, it's on Nicole too.
Still,
What the frick?
If time has taught me anything, it's that
this coming from the game that had an
often
emergency
complex and in
censorship patch.
conflict.
Like I
That's
don't.
why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition.
You're gonna set her up with Lauma?
So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Yeah, admitting that you set the atmosphere. Oh, Nicole and Nefer. Cool. I was looking for the gods, but they're not there yet. I'm assuming they'll be there in a bit, because I believe they have models now.
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere.
Admitting that you specifically set an atmosphere is
You're
an
right,
interesting
Nicole.
tactic.
There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an
Nefer
angel's
and
opinion.
having long, drawn-out side sections that are just conversations?
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion.
I wonder why.
Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade.
It's kind of a ridiculous argument, honestly.
Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, This is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
Oh, gosh dang it.
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Oh.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all.
That's nice.
Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I got kind of distracted and freaking non-verbal there for a minute.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss.
Oh,
you
come
can
on.
count on me.
Why isn't frick, Yehoda coming along?
And that was how the
Boo.
ingenious
I love Yehoda.
Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in
Genius.
your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose.
Didn't we return before? Oh no, we were in like a memory or something, right?
What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
Candace.
She's still taking care of things in Aru Village. Should be joining us before too long.
I need to have a stand for my laptop.
And sorry, hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
A little bit more airflow. Okay, it's not working brilliantly. Whatever.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Holy crap, why is it every single time a character has to, like, walk up and be like, who are you? Who are thee? Who are thee? Who are they? Why are you here? Like,
just
bro.
call me Nefer. I'm based in Nobcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
Because you look like
I don't
that?
know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus,
I
you
mean,
mentioned Candace. Sorry,
she's
I don't mean to
clearly
pry.
not.
It was
I'm
just
sorry,
a random
but
thought.
this is not from the desert. This is also not from the desert, but it's closer. Why is she so pink?
I'm Dia, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before.
Are you?
It's nice to finally put faces to the name.
There's so many characters.
However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you. You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Why do you need to say...
Yep, and she's
Okay,
also an amazing sculptor.
Okay, this is not
You
pertinent
could
information.
say she's a real creative type.
Fellas.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and
we're in
Paimon give you rave
danger.
reviews,
Stop.
you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
No need to be nervous as she's literally talking
Miss
into
Nicole, if it's
people's
okay,
heads.
could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if
Personal
possible.
secret. Interesting.
Take this!
Gosh dang it. Are you guys... What are you guys doing? Okay. Well... Ask about Kale's secret. Wow. Wow, we're just gonna barge in and be like, yo, tell me. Like, I know that Zhongli really wants us to experience things. Because, we're not from this world, so is this a chair, or, like... That does, well... Doesn't look like the most comfortable thing ever. Hello? The heck? Okay, well, if I can get up here anyways, why, oh. Oh, come on! I want to go see the thingy. Alright. Fine. Wait. I thought you got burned by these. Alright. I hardly touched it. Holy crap. Okay, I figured other characters would be around, but they're not. Oh, there's a shelf here. I thought this dude was just staring at a wall.
I thought we were going to speak alone.
I
This
did
is a
too.
lot more
The
people
frick?
than I was expecting.
Literally everybody. Oh, Dia's not there.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Why are these two here, though? I don't understand. Is she close with these two? I don't remember her being close with them.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
I don't remember Kaveh and... We're here to support
All
Kaveh
right.
through this.
In
I don't
that
remember
case,
Kale
I'll get
or
right to it.
Kave and Alhaitham being close to Kale,
Kale,
but
are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am.
yes.
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What? Wait. Okay, well, I was trying to pull up the manga, but it won't let me on Webtoons, so I have to log in for some reason. And I don't want to deal with that right now. So, okay, she said angels aren't gods, technically. But goddess of flowers, god remains. Like, are they or are they not?
What?
Why is Lulu quiet? Why is she here?
Fascinating.
Where did she come from? Was she there in the wide shot? I don't remember her being there. Kale has no idea who that even is.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilo?
Okay, so she wasn't.
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
You with the hat. Okay, Nicole, can you not limit your speech to specific people? Is it seriously an AoE where this freaking bottle can just walk by or float by and overhear you? What kind of nonsense magic is this?
Well, it is a very small fragment.
Also, I want to
Unless
just quickly
special
make
methods
sure
are
that
used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect.
Okay, it is. Oh, now it's updating. Sorry, the desktop audio input mixer thingy, this thing. Can I show it? Oh, I can. Wow. This thingy. It's not updating here for some reason. Ignore this. This is my headphone microphone. I don't know how to get rid of it. This is my microphone. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't update when I'm actually in the game for some reason. It's kind of annoying, but
After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for.
that's so gruesome. Ugh. I know that she means something like she got turned into an object and shattered, but like, she's gonna. King Deshret was just walking around looking for toes. Like, ugh, no, that sounds so gruesome.
Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence.
So she isn't an angel, but she has the remains of an angel.
You're
in
more
her.
shaken than I thought. In
But then
one
why does
sense,
it, like...
You've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it. Yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the goddess of flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well,
Yeah,
people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have any
I understand how you
authority
feel,
over,
Kalai.
over her.
But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Oh yeah, he also has a, like, god power in him.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear.
Interesting. Is it gonna actually... Oh! It shows the model! No way! One of King Deshret's 7 pillars, Saint Hermanubis, the greatest of sages. The only one among the 7 pillars to ascend from humanity to the rank of a god's Oh. Did he look like that as a human too? Like, I know that there's like a lot of more animal people now, which makes absolutely no frickin' sense. I don't hate it, but like, it doesn't make any sense that none of these things have existed outside of Sneznaya now. Like, it's just insane. And only regular humans as well have been in the Fatui and left the nation. Like, there hasn't been any kind of fae that have left. There's like fairy people. Like, what? I digress. Also, I guess he's not one of the ones trapped? I don't know.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to
Not my intention.
That's awesome. I didn't mean to click the
Goddess
button.
Preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Oh, she got sad. That was so cute. Holy crap. Goddess preserve me. What kind of nonsense is that?
Kalai, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis.
Never mind.
In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what
I
you
like
mean.
that, again, Kali called Fischl cringe, but now she is literally getting an anime protagonist, like, backstory.
So about that
She
dream
did anyways!
I had,
Wait, no, she had
was it a warning
an
from the
evil
goddess
god
of flowers?
sealed inside of her. Not like literal evil, but... Was it a warning from the goddess of flowers?
Yes.
I don't...
Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The mother of dreams? Lord of flowers and oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
She's dead. Like, very dead. Like, I don't understand.
We won't let our efforts go to waste.
It sure seems to me like gods in Genshin just cannot die. Which kind of sucks. Honestly. a lot of them are tortured. It really
But
sucks.
I still don't understand.
Unless you're the goddess of salt, apparently.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted.
How do you know that? Do we know any of the other people that were experimented on? Like, this is very circumstantial.
I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are,
I wish
and
we
that
could
will
see the
not
goddess
change.
of flowers. I want an image of her.
All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
He wasn't there.
Mock
Yeah,
me
that's
all
funny.
you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Bro, you're not gonna do frickin'
Kave's
anything.
self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is...
Oh, frick. Oh, I didn't see Yehoda. I didn't mean to click on that, but I'll go to Yehoda. Very cool. I say rubber on your hand? What? Also, never ever let go of the rubber in your hand. What? I'm sorry? What? Are you talking about, like, 2 people stretching a rubber band? Like, as a trust exercise or something? Why? Why is that here? I don't understand. Okay. Is that just there as a joke? Like, what? Why is that there? Sorry. I love the music in this game. Farzan! What's her name was here earlier? I forget her name at the moment now. Farazan's here, though. Oh. Oh. Is that not where we're going? Okay, I assumed that's where we're going. There she is. She's right there.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Bro got into posture. Holy crap. Why is he he's so upset? Okay.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Squirrel doing the hero pose. That's awesome.
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike.
Okay, is it really sculpting if you're just manifesting it into existence? Like, that doesn't seem...
The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet.
Kave?
Oh, whoops.
Ha, Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
Youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Young The first time! She's the young lady here! She is thousands of years old!
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside.
What is happening?
Also on the subject of heroism,
Hello.
I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kave! Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
Don't wait up.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea!
Oops.
Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing
She's
its
like
finger
twirling her
towards
hair,
the
but it's
sky.
only hitting this little loop here. That's funny.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
What?
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan, was it?
What? Oh, no, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within.
Madam
Anyone may call me madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again,
Dude,
I shall
Faruzan
look forward
treating
to seeing your
Nicole
new
like
work.
she's this child when... Like, I don't know how actually old Faruzan is, but...
In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way.
Oh no.
It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh,
I don't know.
Never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Why? I don't understand. That was fun. Hello? Oh.
What's wrong? You look a little depressed.
Kale got a fragment of the goddess of flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I?
That's what you're upset about? You're such a child.
Nice. Layla. Frick. Why did I forget her name? What's up, Layla?
Oh, so many books. More than I could ever read in my life.
It's tired, Layla. I feel like I don't know tired Layla as much.
But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Yep, gosh dang it. Okay, Kale.
Paimon, thanks again for your notes. I'm done copying them, so here you go. You're welcome. Just let Paimon know if you ever need help again.
Yeah, the fact that they made the new feature. Oh, you can't talk to him. Okay. The fact that they made that like catch-up feature, in general, is actually pretty cool. But the fact that they made it canonically Paimon's notes is so cool. Like, Paimon got so like flanderized. She ended up just being the jokey, yelly, screamy character. But like she's meant to be a guide, and the old voice actress really messed that up. They went way too, and I know a lot of that is the writer's fault as well, and that, you know, it wasn't just her fault, but like the new one, so much calmer, and she still has comedic moments, but she's cute again. She's not just annoying constantly. She's not just a joke. She actually has, gosh dang it, she actually has like intelligence. It's so
surreal
nice.
seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long. In my head, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young.
Sounds like you have some history then?
Why am I hiding behind her? The frick?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel. They, in turn, can prove an exceptional source of the same. The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dia.
My Ahego, Ahiga, which is which? I forget. Gosh dang it. But like, it's giving her a little mustache. Actually, it looks more like a nose. I'm gonna move that. Let's give her a mustache.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death.
Yeah, but like, what intel could you possibly need? Hey man, there's sand over there. Like, what
but
the frick are you talking
cooperation's
about?
built on mutual trust.
Wait,
and
didn't
there isn't
Jet
much
get a
contact
vision?
between the desert and Nodcry.
I don't see
So
one.
I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer?
Guess not.
What's behind
Where's
your
Bente?
interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
I like your
That's not gonna
style,
work.
Flame Mane. Actually, I had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives. And I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now. Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking
I
responsibility
legitimately
for
look
one's
like
own
I'm
affairs is
hiding
the way of the
behind
desert
her.
folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
Well, she was
You
for a
sure
while.
that's a compliment?
Absolutely.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I
What
love
is-
working with no-nonsense people.
What is this?
And you certainly fit that description. I look forward...
As do I, my
Whoops.
friends.
I don't know why I was hiding behind Nefer. She's the only one scary there. she's the only one that would even remotely hurt me. I mean, maybe Jet would, but I don't think so.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Hello? Sir? I meant to jump down the stairs, not run down the stairs, but whatever, I'll jump up the stairs. I couldn't jump up the stairs. What just happened? Why have us walk that tiny amount? Just teleport us here. I don't understand.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction?
What? Was that French there? Tourist attraction?
Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces.
Why does
to
he sound
what
French?
We dusty old fellows owe the honor. Surely you're not just here to chat.
I'm sorry, am I just ignorant? Is that, like, Egyptian or something? Like, that sounds French.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Oh, enormous,
So I didn't know Thoth could just
How
talk.
large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this
Goatee and
activity is making
Crocco?
for quite the special day.
Is that offensive to Egyptians to call one of their gods Goatee and Crocco?
I know that laugh. Lilipar, what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you...
Alright.
Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem.
Stop calling him Goatee and Crocco.
But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold,
Wait,
the
am I not here?
executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens
Stop
to burst you at the
antagonizing them,
seams.
Lilipar.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time
Magic
is of the
bottle lady.
essence. Let's get down to business.
You have a magic bottle lady of
We
your
come
own
to
at
you,
home.
O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid.
Whoa, wait, what? We're actually doing that?
As for precisely
I'm
what
sorry?
we need your help with, it's a long story.
Is that a good idea?
So,
What was it?
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The 3 questions are the crucial thing here.
Solve the problems that plague the 3 of you.
But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, That's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time.
Oh.
And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong.
Huh.
You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well, well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
What? I'm sorry? You're joking. That's all it took. The furries have awoken.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long, long time.
Nice.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Yes, apparently.
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Yeah, they're free and they're not
Prison
just
can
they're
help
not
a
like,
person grow and learn to cherish
yo, I'm
what they
finally
have.
free. They're just standing there.
Nevertheless, after
Oh,
everything
yo, they
you've
got
done
color
for me,
coordinated
I
outfits too.
sincerely hope you never have to
They're slightly
experience it
different,
for yourself.
though. I like this guy. This guy's outfit is cool. I like him. He's just standing
Hello,
there.
Nefer.
Ooh.
I like that he
It's good
talks.
to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease. Seeing you two getting along so well.
Nice. Stop.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos.
What are you doing?
The current leader of the Temple of Silence.
Right.
This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamot sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
I love that he said frickin' crocodile. That's awesome.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
I know, okay, I know that's just like the angle of the face, but it literally looks like he's doing the little uwu face and his nose is a heart like this. These are ancient gods, like what?
You're like a helpless parent.
Oh, is there... Oh, I didn't even realize Hermanubis isn't one of them here. But he's still got, like, a portrait? Have we seen Hermanubis before? I don't think we have. He looks slightly different than the others, so that's interesting.
Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
He's smiling with the heart. That's so cute.
Is
I like
that
him.
so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
Okay.
And I must praise
Never.
you for your wisdom. Now, State your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I don't freaking know.
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before, and we need your help.
Seems reasonable.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irmin's soul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Yep.
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
She's awesome.
Good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid?
Because we're
She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
Whoa!
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irmin's soul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself.
Pitted against? We're just using it to access, I thought.
Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you.
Sounds like a threat.
You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
How does he... Old fogies?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally
Okay,
what?
fun.
Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
The golden slumber. Interesting. An early form of the ideal paradise envisioned by King Deshret, free from all limits and constraints. In essence, it is an illusionary realm formed from the convergence of countless souls and minds. Sounds like a form of eternity.
We do. We understand the risks involved.
I don't.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further.
Erstwhile?
Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, We invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
You gonna... Oh. I can feel this strange sensation. The ground is trembling, as if answering the call of the Goat King.
Saint Binu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Are you... Oh. One of King Deshret's 7 pillars. Oh, it's another one of the 7 pillars. Are we just gonna meet all of them here? The most radiant, unlike the 3 kings. Oh, the most radiant. Unlike the Benu is an intelligent construct fashioned by King Deshret, who entrusted him with the duty of guarding the gates of Aru. So, one of the 7 pillars is an AI, alright?
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Okay, so two of the 7 pillars are AI. Okay.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
And now even beyond.
Al-Akhmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting? You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Interesting.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Akhmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
I'm sorry? She's one of the 7... Do I just not
This will no
understand what
doubt
the 7
surprise
pillars
your
are?
mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you, it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
Hermanubis. Interesting.
I ask the 3 kings.
Why is Apep
Can any
one
of
of them?
you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Hermanubis. Okay, and Hermanubis is also dead. Apparently, he's the only one that's straight up deceased on the wiki. So like, how are all 7 going to consent to this?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Oh my gosh.
Hypocrite
Because we
though
don't
you
have
are,
time
Lord
for
Thoth,
this.
you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do.
You guys aren't gonna be punished. Like,
Remember,
King Deshret's gone.
The
Like,
moment
who's gonna
that
punish him?
Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul.
Ooh. Another bottleneck?
To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
Are they not resting in peace, though? Are they...
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by His wisdom and will,
thing say?
Let the gates of Aru be reopened.
The 7, one of them is not like the others or whatever. But I don't... I thought that was talking about the 7 Archons. Are talking about these? Ooh. Fancy. They had birds in there? Bird souls?
Look at that!
What's this? Are we under attack?
Yes.
No.
Run.
Wait,
Wait, no! These look like souls, silhouettes approaching us from within the light, then pass through our bodies like wind through a veil.
Here you are, through the sands.
It's her dad!
I see you.
Father.
No frickin' way!
Father, is it really you?
Is her mom in there too?
Jebriel! That's right!
Jebriel?
He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown, strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
No frickin' way. They're like actually bringing closure to these things. This is so cool.
Gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semayu, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
And now he can go to the light lines. Oh, now he's a bird.
Father! Father!
Why did he turn into a bird?
Father.
What? What? I don't...
Hey, Jack.
Am I missing something? What?
Do you want something to eat?
Oh my
Maybe
gosh,
it'll help you
Paimon.
feel better.
I'm
Shut
fine.
the frick up, man.
Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace.
He can go see his wife.
I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
I don't really understand how the afterlife works in Genshin. But, you know, whatever.
I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad.
Like, in the Night Kingdom, it seems like people kind of just exist until they forget literally everything, and that doesn't seem like peace to me, but I don't know.
Goodbye, Father.
Seriously, why is he a bird? I don't understand. And there they go into the ley lines. Cool, cool.
Ah, me. What a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru,
I love that.
allow me
Why
to
are you
present you with
adding
a gift.
me into this? Let me help. Allow me to present you with a gift.
Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience.
Cool.
Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless.
Technology from the
Just
heavens.
because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
Interesting.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Oh. Okay. Did not realize there was a gap. Oh, I can't go up there? Lame. Freaking lame. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these guys.
As I
I'm gonna
thought,
end the live stream.
the so-called 7 pillars of King Deshret are as underwhelming as ever.
Wow.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my attention.
As men? As men?
Al-Ahmar once commanded me to select a king from among the people. So naturally my eyes will open only for one who is worthy.
Ugh. Can we talk about something else? It all sounds pretty complicated, and I haven't read that many storybooks.
You think this is a mere story? Well, many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
Yeah?
This alone is proof enough of your growth. You're doing well, my dear girl. You're becoming ever stronger. Strong enough to defend the people and things you hold dear.
You think so? I hope you're right.
Cool. Sick. Moving on. Can I... Why am I... Oh. So, hey guys. How's it going? Bird guy, goat guy, crocodile guy. You guys just exist, huh? You're just people that lived and existed at some point, huh? That's super cool. What the frick happened to make it so you guys don't exist anymore?
Ah, fresh air. A wondrous feeling.
Naturally. I have a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Can anyone recommend a suitable leisure activity?
I might have had some recommendations for you were this the past. But here and now, for someone who has just left prison, there could be no greater joy than simply being outside of it at last.
I could not agree more.
Why does Sobek and Thoth have the same shoes, but Hurishif? I don't remember how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go look for other people around, make sure to get all of the dialogue. Oh, I didn't even see them here.
You must be Sethos, the successor to the Temple of Silence. Hello.
Yup. That's me.
Stop.
Nefer, right? That's what I heard the others calling you. Judging by your outfit, I'm guessing you come from the desert too?
That's right. Started off in the desert, went to the rainforest, then went from there to Nodcry, where I work as an intel broker.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. You don't seem to talk about yourself all that much. Yet here you are, volunteering your life story to me. However abridged.
Maybe I'm looking to make some new friends.
I like making friends too. I'm easier to talk to than Sino and a little more streetwise than Tainari.
Which is why you came over this way, giving me the chance to strike up a conversation with you.
Was I that obvious?
I think you did fine. You were mindful of my attitude and hoped to lure me in through sentiment.
Lure you in isn't exactly how I'd put it. I see it more as an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To put down your luggage. Lay down your burdens. To return to your homeland. And be truly welcome in the place you once felt so estranged from.
Yeah, she's just fine and not cry. Like... Why is this a thing?
You're a more interesting heir to Bamun than I was expecting.
Bamun?
Since you're familiar with my grandfather, I'll assume you're aware of our situation. I'd like to make friends with you. And I think you'd be a great asset to us.
Wow.
Not to mention the power you and I both hold. Originally belonged to the same organization.
Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, well, that was boring. What are these guys doing? Oh.
Do you hear that? Sounds like your teacher is scolding mine.
Huh. Classic.
Did you see her? She's a former Vahumana student who dropped out of the academia and went to Nodcry to work as an intel broker. There's more to her than meets the eye.
How can you tell? Do the Matra have information on her?
Some, but nothing telling. I'm basing it on the fact that she seems to be an expert liar. She can fool many with her words.
A sixth sense for liars after investigating so many of them, I take it?
Yep. What about you? What do you make of her?
A little earlier, in the corner, I noticed she gave some supplies to Jet and had her deliver them to the main group.
She's meticulous and highly observant.
Besides, what was it you said? Making it to the top is no easy feat in any profession. Anyone who's at the top of their game has to have some sort of edge over others.
It's true, but she's not the only one at the top of her game. I also am, and so are you.
Sure, but
the same level, though.
What's to guarantee she won't overhear us talking about her?
Don't worry, I have my methods. Sethos is distracting her.
Ah, I see.
They sent Sethos out there to talk to her. Oh my gosh. How do you drop? Oh my... Why is it R1? Oh my gosh. I don't understand.
What's that prize student of yours up to?
That's not what he said.
What do you think? Whatever yours is up to, mine is up to as well.
Why are the subtitles different?
And Kali's with them too, I suppose. These kids, oh, impossible to tear apart.
What? Why are the subtitles so off? This is so not
There's
common.
always said that our school days would stay with us forever. Given how long those school days last, that rings doubly true in Sumeru. No?
Well, that's a fate that I certainly didn't manage to escape. Settled as I am with you and Zaha Hadi.
Holy crap.
Oh, tired of us, are you? Speaking of Zaha Hadi, the last time we met, she also mentioned you completely out of the blue. Something about how you used to doodle all over your books.
That's the least of what I got up to when I was studying.
That's hard. Why are the subtitles so
She said
wrong?
that you once circled the name of the murderer in a detective novel, and that, just in case someone missed it, you even wrote, "The murderer is so-and-so" as a hint on the title page, no less.
That's a banger move, honestly. That's funny.
Did I now? I suppose I always was the creative type.
Oh, laugh it up.
Young Cyrus really was a budding genius, wasn't he?
Full of wild ideas, more like. And if you ask me, he hasn't changed a bit. A living, breathing example of what I was just saying.
Ah, look who's talking. You've been this uptight as long as I've known you.
Prig? The frick is that? Why are the like...
You know what? Let's leave it at that. We're too old to change each other now.
Oh, That was it? Okay. I'm pretty sure this is like the original script that was translated.
Truth be told, you should probably keep an eye on Sino and his friends. We'll all need to tread more carefully than we used to.
I will. Take care of yourself too, all right? Don't let the pressure get to you.
It's interesting that there was only like 3 lines that were exactly the same as the subtitles. But yeah, I think that's just the subtitles are the actual script, and then the voice actors just kind of ad-libbed a little bit to make it sound a little bit more natural. That would suggest that those two are in a room together, though, which is interesting. That seems like a weird thing for NPCs? Like, I was kind of under the impression that NPCs just recorded lines at their house or their own, or like at a recording studio near them, not one necessarily set up by Hoyo. But that conversation definitely suggests that they were in the same room talking to each other, so that's definitely interesting. Anyways, that is all I'm going to do. I might live stream later, it doesn't matter. Why am I doing like an outro? It doesn't frickin' matter, who cares? Oh. Yeah, whatever.